Okay, hello everybody. I'm Dr. Yao. I want to present my paper. My paper is the investigation of Hong Kong University engineering student perception of health seeking with attitude towards learning simulation software. So, simulation software, there's so many similar software such as modeling for modeling operation, or enhance the effectiveness of the educational environment, or complicate the function and structure and usage. Health-seeking performance, normally this is a potential occur during the learning process, communication problem between software and human. So the aim and objective of this study are to investigate Hong Kong engineering student health-seeking perception and attitude towards simulation software learning in university education. So actually for the objective, I want to identify some influence factor and relationship between student perception of health-seeking and using simulation software. So for the literature review, there's so many academic health-seeking, you can see such as reflect student making cognitive and especially knowledge skills, something like that. You can see there's so many definitions here. There's a model of a health skill process. Normally, it is Nelson, 1981. Actually, it meets a problem in learning and being aware of help, need for help, and decide to see help or not be considered the method of health seeking. Identify potential helper using the strategy to gain the greatest effort and getting help and evaluate the help gained. So what is the category of a health seeking? There's four: instrumental health seeking, formal health seeking, informal health seeking, and altering goals. Okay. Simulation software. There's so many. This is elimination of the operation, instructional technology, and some facilitating the practice and mastery of concept and principle. Flexing. This is one of the simulation software used in my university. Okay. Arena. This is also one of the simulation software used in our department. So this is a development of the hypothesis. This is my model. Okay. So you can see the methodology is using the questionnaire survey. I distribute 150 questionnaire and I collected 127. Okay. So actually the response rate is 84% roughly. Okay. So for the factor analysis, actually acceptance value of the factor loading is greater than 0.3. You can see on the right hand side, actually all of the factor loading of all the items are greater than 0.3. So actually they can be kept, okay, retained. Reliability, actually 0.7, okay. There's a 17 item, okay. So actually the reliability is okay, very, very good. So for the reliability, this one, you can see, actually for the scale, you can see that they all greater than 0.7, okay. So this is the demographic information. This is the result. Female 45%, male about 54%, okay. The year of the study, year 2, 13.4, year 3, 33.4, and year 4, 51.2. So for the age, normally this is between 18 to 25 for the undergraduate student, okay. You can see under 20, 3.1. Between 24 to 26 is 60.5, 20 to 23 is 80.3. Major study this is for this is a system engineering management, 11.8%. This is a MBE. MBE that means the mechanical department, 25%. This is logistics, okay, 63%. So actually, any period knowledge about the respondent, about 12% of students have a period knowledge, but the rest of them do not have a period knowledge. So when you ask the instructor, actually this is asking the instructor, that means the teacher, about the simulation software. So this is also ask other students about the flexing and arena. About 11.8% students were not comfortable to ask their peer if they don't know how to use it. 22.8% prefer meet peer face to face, or 43% students prefer asking peer in the live chat, for example, using the WeChat or WhatsApp, something like that. So here, 11% students prefer email, okay? 23.6% prefer meet the peer face to face. 44% prefer the live chat, use the Facebook or something else. So actually, this is for the student. This is one of the scale student perceive ease of use of simulation software. Okay, you can see the mean and the standard deviation for each question. This is a 5 scale. Okay. So this another one, perceived usefulness of simulation software. This is attitude towards simulation software from student. Okay. Student behavior intention from simulation software. This is also the mean and standard deviation. Okay. For the scale and for each item of the scale. Student self-regulatory towards simulation software. And this is a student goal orientation of learning simulation software. Okay, this is a t-test to prove the first hypothesis. Okay, so you can see a t-test. So actually, for the first one, the student with prior knowledge require positive effect on the perceived ease of the use of the simulation software. And H1 was supported. You can see the figure here. And this is independent sample t-test. Okay. Actually, it is not very significant. Okay, not very significant. So for the H2, this is the compare the PU and SSL. PU is the perceived usefulness and SSL is the simulation software. So it is also support. So this is independent sample t-test. Okay. So discussion. For this one, the level of the prior knowledge affect the interaction between individual and computer simulation, and the communication between individual and information distributed by computer program. Low level of prior knowledge is to make error and require help frequently. Okay. So for here, H3, this is to compare the PEU of the SSL between gender, male and female. So you can see this figure, there's a low significant difference. H4, this one is also rejected. Compare PU of SSL between the gender. Okay, so actually you can see the significant is not support. So here you can see the number of questionnaire is not total equally, but it is very close. Okay. Okay, H5. This is also the t-test. This one is supported. Compare the self-regulatory between PK. Okay, you can see here. So actually, you can see less than 0.05. So there's a significant. H6 also support. Okay, this is a relationship between self. This is for the correlation, self-regulation and the PEU. Okay, so you can see it is support. There's a 0.555. Okay, this one also support. The self-regular skill has a positive effect on the perceived usefulness. Okay, this is also supported. You can see the figure. So discussion actually this demonstrates the individual as their learning strategy to facilitate their performance. Actually, they all support. H8 hypothesis 8. This is also supported the relationship between the goal orientation and PEU. Okay, so you can see support. Hypothesis 9. This is also support. Relationship between goal orientation and PU. Okay. So discussion. You can see these two hypotheses will support. Okay. H10. This is a relationship between BEU and PU. Okay. Support. You can see. H11. This is also support. Okay. Relationship between PEU and ATT. So H12 also support relationship between PEU and ATT, relationship between ATT and BI. H13. This is the attitude towards using simulation software and behavior intention. Okay, you can see the figure is very good. Discussion. There's a strong positive relationship between PEU, ATT, and BIs. So this is the relationship of the TAM model. Okay, this is the correlation I measured. Okay. Conclusion: most of the variables will support expected gender difference. Okay, each variable contains significant impact and connection to the relevant factor. The three variables will correlate to the PEU and PU. Health-seeking perception can be influenced by different situations. Learning about the perception of health-seeking from learning simulation software. Checking the degree of attitude to learning simulation software. So this is the finalized. This is my contribution. A finalized research model. Okay. So implication: the actual behavior learning simulation software affected by the student learning attitude, the degree of the pure knowledge can influence the learning process. The level of the learner's self-regulation skill tend to different health-seeking behavior. Different goal orientation of learner influence their learning process based on their learning outcome. That's a limitation. Sample size is not large enough. Okay. For the future study, actually you can try to not enough to understand the whole perception of student health seeking with attitude to a simulation software. So actually you can try in the future study, you can use some external factor can be identified for future studies such as cultural belief and social influence. This is the reference. Okay, thank you very much.